I'd take a bullet for that amount of money. I would let Woody shoot me with a fucking pistol. For
Kyle, there's no telling where that bullet's going.
Hold on.
No, I get to pick where the bullet's going.
You can try.
Level of money? Could you guys get there? Because I'd watch that.
I don't think Patreon's ever getting to that point.
No,
based on this amount of money Kyle's alluding to.
We're not. No, there's no. You would need a very wealthy man to be like, yeah, I want to see Kyle get shot.
Are you guys close to some sort of Patreon goal? Maybe you can.
We are. Let me touch on that. Actually, so we broke 10,000 a month in Patreon, which I didn't know. And at $10,000 a month, we meet up in real life and do something. So
shoot Kyle, apparently.
Yeah. So here, I'm going to shoot Kyle. It took me a second to process that. But we're going to go to Kyle because Kyle's not a traveler right now. And we can't travel right now because of the COVID thing. People are like in before they try to weasel out of it. I want to make sure that we're not viewed as weaseling out of it. But you can understand we're under quarantine right now. But maybe May? I don't know. June? Like whenever we can get there.
We're going to be quarantined in May and June. Like they keep extending it. Like it's
all right.
It's going to be
all right. Well, let's do something.
We will do it.
But we do need to do a real thing, and we do need to deliver on this. And I was talking to Cheers today. We didn't have enough time. It was right before the show. Definitely. But I think we're going to rework some of those goals and try to have more cool shit out there.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. What? We'll work on it off the show, but we should do something cool out here in Atlanta, maybe.
We will gather up.
Maybe a meetup. I'm scared of live shows. I have this fear that no one's coming. We can do a live show and it's just like the hosts outnumber the fans or something.
Oh no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't do anything with like fans because like even they're not going to enjoy that. And then if we start like feeding off of them, like I think that just makes for a bad show. But we could do something here. I could talk to my probation officer and see what I'm allowed, because I don't know if I'm allowed not to sleep here in this residence every night. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if I would be allowed to go like camping or not be here for a night. I need to talk to them about that sort of thing. But yeah, we could do lots of different things. There's really cool airsoft place by here. There's all sorts of go-kart racing and shit like that.
We could go to Six Flags with fans. Maybe I don't know.
But fans are gonna
that's my vote.
Longer.
That's my vote.
Yeah, fans make the lines longer, and then everywhere you go, you can't ride the ride.
How many fans do we have, Tucker?
Meeting fans in person right now is particularly sketchy.
Yeah, no, not right now. Well, my worry is that it'd be like we can't really set it. The way they're saying it now is like, oh, June, maybe it'll be okay by early mid-June, but then September or so, it's going to surge back up again, and then it's going to happen again. And
counterpoint, George is opening right now. So
it's going to get bad. Well,
look, my vote right now is Six Flags. I don't know what the future holds for this virus thing. I think we need to be. I don't want to give any false ideas here. Like this thing is not going to happen in May. I would be scared. I'm not going outside in May. Like I don't want. I'm not going to a restaurant in May. Like I do not want this virus. I don't want to give it to my older family members.
Reading those stories about like permanent lung damage makes me not want to go out. Even when
I want to see my dad
after they say it's okay.
See, I want to see my dad, and the way I'm like, Dad, you should come out here. He's like, I don't know, it's real risky, and I'm like, look, I'll stay at home. I've been at home, but I've cut off all my groceries and stuff. I'll be 100% sure that I'm not going to be sick when you come out here. So I really want to be able to like visit with my dad next month. But yeah, we'll definitely do something. My vote would be Six Flags because I fucking love Six Flags. Six Flags over Georgia is incredible. You get the fast pass for like an extra $75, and you never wait in a fucking line. In fact, you go to the front of every line, and if you get the VIP bracelet, you don't get off. You go fucking twice.
Line. Fuck you. Go to the back of the line.
You have your own special line.
The crippled people have to wait behind you.
Yes.
Yeah, shut up.
I broke line in front of a war veteran.
I just want to deliver.
Wish wasn't strong enough to get you ahead of me.
I want to deliver on this Patreon thing in a way that everyone is forced to accept that we delivered on the Patreon thing. It should be unequivocal. I don't know.
Well, you're never going to make everybody happy, but if we said we'll do a meetup, then we'll do a meetup.
And I also like Six Flags. I haven't been on a roller coaster in forever, and I could ride roller coasters all day. Is that all day pass also one where it's like you can get all the burgers and snacks you want throughout the day?
No, that's outrageous.
Are you doing that, Tucker?
That's where they make all their money.
Taylor's on the other side of this. I'm like, I need to lose enough weight so that I look as good down here as
I just
do
want
up
to go
here.
real fast upside down.
I need to know. I need an 8-week lead time into when we are going to do this because I cannot show up in my current body style. I can't. I can't do it. I'm not
doing that, Tucker. Like every couple days, it's something else. I'm like, I want to fucking do that. I'm like, holy shit, do I want it? And it's something like just totally basic. If you'd asked me like 6 months ago, I'd be like, what are you retarded? Like, what the fuck are you talking?
We were making jokes about that because I was like, I just want to go to Dave and Buster's and play DDR, and I was like, those words have not come out of my mouth in like 5-6 years. Like,
yeah, it's bad right now.
Well, that's awesome. I'm actually really glad that we're gonna do that.
That'd be fun.
Six Flags is my vote. Again, maybe Six Flags isn't available.
Right.
But that's my
In
main
Georgia,
thing I'd like
will
to
be.
do.
I imagine.
Yeah, that's. Oh, and
A,
I bet
that,
there won't
and
be a lot
B,
of people there.
Right?
That's
us.
the other thing.
You just something with a lot of people
We'll
left.
waste money on a $75 VIP pass because everyone's
No.
doing lap after
Dude,
lap.
you want that fucking
Dude, if there's
you
15
want-
people in the park, that's what I was getting.
Well,
at with
they're
the
not going
waste
to open
money.
for that. But at Six Flags Over
Just to be
Georgia
clear, we're
has
talking-
amazing roller coasters.
You're talking $75 a person for a one-time thing after making $10,000 a month off Patreon.
Well,
You
I have
shut
to
your
find
whore
it.
mouth, filthy.
There's a ride called Acrophobia that lift you to sit in you sit in like one of those bicycle stirrup type lockdown chairs, and it just lifts you 200 feet in the air and drops your ass like straight down.
I don't like
bicycle
those as
chair?
much.
Slow
I like
as
I
fuck
like
going
roller
up too,
coasters. I like
Trust
going
me,
fast, feeling
trust
the
me on
spin.
this. This one is excellent. I've ridden every roller coaster there, and they're incredible. They have some amazing roller coasters there.
They
But
have the same one here. It's called the Superman, like in the Six Flags St. Louis. Like they all
Does it
have the
tip you
same
forward
They
thing.
all
like
have
Superman?
the Superman. Yeah, it goes all the way up and then it drops you.
leans
Well, they
down
don't all
a bit
have
and
the
then
same
drops
thing.
you.
Well,
Well, they have similar stuff.
I enjoyed the drop
they have some
rides.
similar
I
stuff,
get a
but
kick
there
out
are
of
some
them.
unique rides in Atlanta. I promise you, you're gonna love it if we get to go to
On the
Atlanta. I haven't
ground?
been in a couple years.
On the ground, I see the drop ride, and I'm like, that thing is lame. And by the way, I fly around in lawn chairs, so that's nothing to me. And then I get up there, and it's totally effective on me. And usually
And they fuck with you.
They fuck
with you. They're like,
Yeah, they'll drop you
welcome
one
to Six
foot.
Flags Over Georgia and Acrophobia, the tallest ride in all of the Southeast. And if you look to your left, you'll see the beautiful park. And if you look over to the right, boom, and it just drops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or the one I went on, it made a loud click, and you're like, nothing happened. And then it silently drops you. It's you got me good. Yeah.
You know,
I
if I had my druthers for this trip, it would be if Kyle could leave where he is and we're doing roller coasters, Cedar Point, Ohio.
Oh,
blows the shit out of every other roller coaster park in the country. The Top Thrill Dragster goes 0 to 130 miles an hour in so little time. It shouldn't be legal, but it is because we live in a wonderful country.
Taylor,
so
I
Cedar
would love to
Point
go
is
there.
like-
You have my interest, but the Georgia Six Flags is known as being a top one also.
All right, but
I know.
Cedar
Georgia Six Flags
Point
very big.
is
Cedar Point is unbelievable.
It's like engineers got together and like, how do we make miners black out?
There's a like
100 of those
No, it's
rides.
just
you
a
know how
healthy-
you'll go to most Six
Like,
Flags.
A healthy
and-
adult will survive this. Unless healthy
Yeah,
adult,
yeah.
maybe
Yeah,
not. Not our problem. Legally not responsible.
must have this blood pressure to ride this ride. Yeah, basically.
Literally.
And like
Self-reported,
you
too.
go to a normal Six Flags and the fastest ride there will be like 80, 90 something, and it'll be something made for speed where it's not that long. Cedar Point has the Millennium Force, which is a real deal roller coaster, a long roller coaster, and it gets up to like 95 miles an hour. Like you're going so fast at some points that you're like, oh, like you're just kind of.
There's one in Atlanta that will make you black out. It's a
Let's do it. Let's do it.
It's a stand-up. So one of the cool things about Atlanta, Six Flags Over Georgia, the differences between each coaster are how you sit. Some of them you sit in the traditional little booth with the lap bar. Some of them you have that crotch bicycle seat and then the thing that comes over the top. Some of them, like the Superman, invert you so that you are lying on your belly like Superman. One of them is a stand-up roller coaster. I think it's called the Georgia Scorcher. You stand up and a thing locks over you. And so when
You
you're
should spend
standing
a
up
serious
and this
like
thing's
amount
doing
of time, like an hour or so ahead of time, just watching like roller coasters gone wrong before you go. To
That's a great idea.
like
I'm sure
people executed by this, like heads lopped off, this type of shit, right?
But the roller coaster in my hometown did that every year. Every year, the Mighty Mouse would kill someone, or maybe just amputate like a hand or something. But shit went wrong.
Right.
Funny. Universal Studios in Florida, and I'm sure Georgia has this too. They have a cool one. It might be Incredible Hulk based, where every roller coaster starts by like that long chain ride. Where
Yeah.
So I was expecting that, but no, it. you do that. You go to the bottom and around a corner, if I recall, and then it just shoots you up like a rocket, and that's how it begins. And you go over the top fast.
That's cool.
And it took me by surprise. I liked it.